me, it was a big step in my life to be able to attend a university like University of North Carolina. Coming from a city like Torrance, California, I think education is a big advantage that kids can have to be able to create a life for themselves or to be able to be successful at certain things. In my case, I was able to get a basketball scholarship, which allowed me to attend the university and continue to chase my basketball dreams and kind of use basketball as a tool to get a scholarship and then continue to make a life for myself. Like I said, like you said, it creates a life for yourself. I spent 4 years there. For one, it's very far from my home. It's like a 5-hour plane ride to go from the West Coast to the East Coast. And like you said, I kind of created a family for myself there with my friends, meeting my wife, and basically making it a second home. My mother and brother now live in North Carolina, and I probably, when I'm done playing professionally overseas, that I'll start my life in North Carolina as well. No, not in the USA, but definitely in before professional basketball. I think March Madness, everybody knows this. It's like these 64 teams and it's one game and you go home. Like, you can be the best team in the whole country the whole year, but if you have one bad night, one bad quarter, it can be down to one last possession and your season's over like that. So for us in 2009, it was very special because the year before in 2008, we had a very good team as well. We went to the Final Four, but lost in the semifinal game to Kansas, and we got blown out really in the first half. We fought back in the second half, cut the lead down, but just couldn't win the game. But that following year, everybody came back to school, and it was kind of like a mission to get some redemption, and we made a run, and we were able to win the NCAA championship, and it was one of my fondest memories that I still have till today. It was a cool experience as well. I had done it in 2007 with the U19 team, which was a bunch of mostly college kids, because I was young for my grade, so I was a freshman in college. And we went to Novi Sad, Serbia, and it was my first time out of the country. And this city in Serbia is a small city, but had a lot of all the good teams at that age were there, and our team was very good. We had Steph Curry, Michael Beasley, DeAndre Jordan, myself, Matt Bolden, Patrick Beverly. The team was very good, and we had a great tournament. We ended up playing Serbia in the finals in Novi Sad, Serbia. So for a kid being there, it was incredible. For these fans, that's when I really saw how passionate the Serbian fans are, from whistling, throwing lighters, throwing coins. Honestly, it was probably better that we didn't win this game because it didn't feel safe if we would have won to leave the gym. So it was definitely a really cool experience to play in front of these fans. And later in my career, or previously in my career, I've been able to play in Red Star and play in front of those passionate Serbian fans, and it's definitely a feeling like no other. Yeah, most definitely. I think you can see it I think in Europe, it's kind of remotely stayed the same. I think college basketball and European basketball is very different, just as well as the NBA and European basketball is very different. But I think mainly in the States it's changed. In the NBA, you see that there's not as many post-ups anymore. Everybody just wants to get layups and shoot threes. I think that's why now, if you look at the scores of the start of this NBA season, all the games are at 120 to 115. So I think teams want to create more possessions by just playing faster. So I think that's just where the game has changed. Just guys are playing in more space and pace. I think that's what they say. So they want to play faster with more space and shooting more threes. In every country there's something, you know. I've taken, I think, each place with me everywhere I've gone, you know, because it's definitely everywhere you go, you get integrated in new cultures, you meet new people, new teammates, new fans, new cities. So it's like you have to keep an open mind and just be able to embrace everybody. So for every country, I have something. Yeah, it definitely helped you, because I think in school you kind of it's about the demographics of people's backgrounds and where they come from and what shapes them into today. So I kind of, at that time in school, I didn't think sociology, it was just something that actually interested me because I think I am a people person. I like to converse with people and talk with people. So it helped me to kind of understand a little bit more. But I never thought that it would come to this where I'm traveling the world, playing a game that I love and embracing in these different cultures. So it's something that's been beneficial. Those fans there, those people are very special. I mean, even my time that I spent in Alba Berlin was a very cool time. We were able to win a German Cup in the German Pokal, which was really cool. But I also met great people, and I think that was a prime example by those fans coming by train just to watch me play and just to spend a little bit of time with me, not even much time, just to smile and laugh and just remember a good time. So I'm very thankful for that. It shows that this game of basketball is like bigger than just dribbling, running up and down the court and scoring points. I think sports has a way of connecting people, no matter like your race or ethnicity or anything. I think sports can just bring you together. And I think that was a prime example of that. If someone just showing support and just want to spend time with me, regardless of how I played in that game or if we lost or none of that stuff mattered. They just want to share a smile and a hug, which is really cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a way to show a different side of yourself. Obviously, we live in a new era of social media, which can be cool and used for a positive if you use it the right way, obviously. So I'd like to fly this drone, and I think it's a cool way to show things that I like to do, taking pictures and traveling and things like that. So I think it's a cool way to show a different side of yourself other than people only see you on the basketball court for those 40 minutes. So it's another way to show yourself. He has a very creative mind in his films. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs is a really cool movie. All the Kill Bills were crazy. I really enjoy movies a lot and TV shows. So he's definitely one of the top directors, I think, in movies. There's so many, it's hard to say. I like my go-to movie when I don't know what to watch. I always put on The Dark Knight, Batman, because I think this Heath Ledger Joker was amazing, the way he portrayed this character. So I think that's just like my go-to movie when it all depends. I think music is all about your mood, like what you're feeling at that time. You can be happy, sad, and I think music is a way to, like, I think it helps with those moods. So it all just depends on how I'm feeling. So it just depends on what I'm feeling that day. I think the biggest thing for us right now is just trying to take it day by day. I think we had a very strange preseason with guys coming in and out. I think it was 4 or 5 of us that weren't even here with the World Cup and preparing for that. So I think we're still trying to find our identity as a team. But yes, the King's Cup is an opportunity which we're actually hosting here in Malaga. So we definitely want to be able to put on our best face as a team. But all we have to do is just continue to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. I believe that we have a very good team, a very good roster with a very good coach that we're capable to do something special here. But like I said, we have to just take it one day at a time and really work for this. Only through TV. I've watched. Obviously, I was in Spain last year and the year before that, so I watched it on TV, obviously, but haven't participated in one. But I'm looking forward to this and to be able to host it here in Malaga, in our house. It should be a fun event. You know, with these things always change day to day in the summertime when teams are trying to make rosters or negotiations or whatever. So, but I think there was mutual interest in the past. But obviously, I think when people think of Malaga, you think of the weather, obviously. Good weather, the sea. Something I learned is these espetos, these sardinas. I really like those. Those are very nice. But obviously, in the past, I knew about the club. It was a very rich history and championships in the Euro Cup and fighting in the Euro League. And they won a Copa, I believe. I don't remember the year, but in the past. So there's some very rich tradition here and a winning mentality. Not as much, not yet. I mean, it's on my list. Haven't been able to visit so much. I visited some things here in Malaga. There's this Christopher Columbus cathedral that's in Benalmádena, I believe. So I went there. Very small cathedral, but it's a dedication to him, it's unbelievable If you have time to see it, you should go see it. And I went in Málaga city center to another like castle, but I can't remember the name of it at the moment. But I haven't had too much time. But it's a team that I'm still very excited about, that we still have a lot of potential to continue to grow and get better. And it's only 2 months into the season, which is a very long season. So I'm still excited for what we have and what we have in front of us that we're still able to do. And so we just got to continue to, like I said, work every day, be excited to be here, and just be together. I mean, basketball and life, you're going to have ups and downs, but just got to continue to support us, stay behind us in the good moments and the bad, and in the end, we'll be happy together. Had a